Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. This might be my biggest project of the year from HanCanPlan. In fact, 100%. This is my biggest project of the year. It's the HanCanPlan Advent. It consumes our life during the month of November and October. We work, I want to say, at least 40 hours a week. Usually it's closer to 60, especially towards the end there. It's just a huge project for us and we love it. We do love it, and that's why we do it every year. I also want to say before I get started, it is a very stormy day in Vegas. It's just been pouring rain for a few days and the sun is currently kind of peeking through the clouds, but it might get cloudy and blue cast. I was trying to wait for a better weather day to film this, and I just don't know when it's going to come. So we're just going to go for it. I will say also before getting started that these sold out. Even my extras sold out in seconds after putting them up. The pre-sale orders sold out in about 4 hours. This video will just kind of give you a sneak peek into next year's, what will happen next year. And some of these items I am going to put up for sale for the future. And some of these items will be for sale on the Black Friday. So the first thing I want to show you are my journaling kits. I'm just going to pop them up on the screen right now. So here is so one thing that I don't have to share because I just sold and I need to make some more. I just sold my last one are my journaling add-on. I should have saved one for me, but I didn't. I still need to make some. I still have some that I need to make, and I just didn't have it ready for this video, and I just want to get this video up. So if you ordered the journaling add-on, I'm going to show pictures at the end of what was in the journaling add-on. That was my only add-on that I had available, and it worked really well. So the journaling add-on is, I feel like the journaling kit can just be used in any planner. It can be used in a daily or a weekly, or it can be used for journaling. And so I thought that was a really good add-on to have. So I didn't have all of the different planner add-ons like I have in past years. And that was just because I needed it to be a little bit more simplified because this is such a big project. Okay, so this year I offered the Advent in two ways. The first way is kind of your traditional Advent. Here is an example. Every single piece in here is individually wrapped like this and labeled with numbers so that you know what days go on what day. So this is what they would get. They come really cute. I know a lot of people save these envelopes because they're really nice and you can use them for packaging or for different things throughout the year. And every day in here is wrapped like this. And so you can open them and experience the typical Advent. This was $40 more to get it this way. I would say 90% of the people chose the bundled way that's not individually wrapped. And I was surprised at how many people chose that. So I had, probably 10%, maybe 20% of the people chose it this way, probably closer to 10%. And I did love it. And I'm excited for the people who do love this way of adventing. And honestly, this is what an Advent is. This is more like a surprise box. This is more of an Advent. So it was really fun. So I'm going to put this one aside because this is actually being shipped out. Someone bought this extra and I don't want to unwrap it for them. And we're going to unbox this the bundled way. So here is your chance to get out if you don't want spoilers. Okay, so the bundled way, they got all the same things in here. So it comes in this really cute tissue paper. This little baggie is one of your freebies, and these are like my favorite bags. It's a plastic. It's really nice. It has this really cute zipper pull. Zips really nice. It's just really cute. And this is holding, obviously, 6 washi things, which we'll go over in a second. Everyone got a candy. Last year I put in my favorite mints, those like melt in your mouth mints. And this year I put in one of my favorite candies. Honestly, I got it because it's green and I thought it looked cute with the red. So inside of here is a letter from me and also something that my daughters and I made together. So here's mine. I randomly grabbed an envelope for myself. I wanted the item inside to be a surprise. Everyone's is different. And so this one is labeled for someone else. Mine doesn't have a label on it because, like I said, this one's for me. But it has a little bookmark that my daughters and I made. And these are real dried flowers that we put in this acrylic bookmark. And everyone, like I said, is different. Some people have different colored flowers. Some people have like more fall themes. Some people have more springish ones. Some are more dainty. The one that my daughter made for herself is just like a little dainty stem with a little dainty flower on it, and she likes that more simple. And this one is the one that I got. Like I said, I just randomly picked one so that it would be a surprise for me too. So on my Facebook group, I asked everyone to post theirs so you could see the differences. So if you're over there, here you can see it's on this acrylic. So it will just be so cute, tucked into a pocket. My daughter's using hers as a literal bookmark in the book she's reading. So that is one thing that you get. And then a letter from me. This says the 2025 HanCanPlan Advent. And it says, thank you so much for purchasing this year's Advent. Whether you're opening one envelope each day or diving right into the full bundle, I hope it brings you joy all season long. Every single one was packaged with care here at home with all my kids doing their part. We truly put our heart into making this special for you. And I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it is true. All of my family, every single one of us is involved in this. And my kids help me package. And like I said, my daughters helped me make these. My husband helps around the shop all the time. He helps cut the stickers and package things. And it really is a family business. One thing I put here is PS. You might notice day 4 printed twice on both day 4 and 5. And I accidentally made a mistake, and on day 5, I put day 4. So the stickers do have, like it says Advent day 3. So they do say what day it is. I accidentally put day 4 on 4 and 5. So there was no day 5 label. So I just wanted everyone to know that. All right. So that is day 0. Also in here, we have a beautiful bow from Tailored Plans. She's one of my besties. And so she wanted to be involved with the Advent again. And I was so excited to have her do that. But she always her packaging is so cute. She always puts her bows and stuff on paper. And this, I believe she said it was Nancy Drew. In fact, I can see like it says, this calls for police investigation. So I'm pretty sure these are Nancy Drew books that she had. And so that's what you get. But anyway, if you can see, this bow has like gold entwined in it. So it's just beautiful. And I feel like it goes, if you didn't know, this Advent has the theme of 4 seasons. And I feel like this would just be perfect all year long. It would be cute in the spring. It really goes with my spring stuff. And it obviously with the gold looks beautiful during Christmas time. And it would be beautiful in the fall. So very versatile. Can you see that the gold in it? I don't know if it's showing, but it's so cute. Also, this anyone can use, but you can use the code HCP, HanCanPlan, HCP Advent through January 31st of next year for 20% off on Taylor's website. So feel free to use that. If you ordered the bundled without everything being individually packaged, you do get this clear envelope. This came with only the people who got it all bundled together. And it doesn't expand, but it's just so perfect for carrying stuff around. If you're traveling with your stickers or any papers that you don't want to get wrinkled, it's perfect, and it has a little snap closure. So that was something that came with the bundle. And then we'll get started on this. Let me put this box aside. Inside of the bundle, you will have 4 different envelopes like this, and that was just to keep them protected. So there's no like meaning behind them except that they do kind of go in order. So this is basically days 1 through 6, 7 through 12, 13 through, 13 through, don't make me do math, 18. And then this is 19 through 24. So you have about 6 days in each of these, but some of the days are outside. So, okay, we'll go through this first one. I'm really excited about this. So like I said, there are 4 seasons in this. There's the winter, spring, summer, and autumn. Most of the stickers in here go along with that theme. So day 1 is a lot of stickers. You get 8 of these. They're like extra large boxes. They're like double full boxes. So they're the size of 2 full boxes. And they are also the size of a tip-in. So you can put these stickers on a piece of cardstock and have them be tip-ins if you want to create tip-ins, or just have like a cute box in the bottom corner of your spread or your journaling. So each season gets 2. So for winter, you have these cute skates that say cozy season, warm winter wishes, This is spring. To plant a garden is to believe. And this is a full box here. So this entire thing is a sticker. Bloom and grow. This is a cute little field of daisies. And there's a little cute house up there on the corner. I love fall most of all. Let's give them pumpkin to talk about. And then here's the summer ones made for sunny days and beach vibes. So those are the 8 XL boxes. And then you also on day 1 get these. So these are seasonal headers. And then you have these that can go along with it. So winter, and then there is autumn, summer, and spring. And then each of them has the same words down there. So you can make you can use all of them, but the intention is that these can be headers for your goals. So you can do summer and then put the goals underneath here. So summer goals, autumn goals, winter goals, spring goals, or you could do like summer projects or summer plans or summer memories if you want to have a memory spread for the season. And then you can use all of these in different ways. But this also shows you the fonts that I used in this box. So you have this script up here, and then there's like a typewriter font that I used throughout this box. So those are the 2 fonts that you'll see as a major theme in this. You'll also see a thinner script that I use. So those are, I guess there's 3 fonts, but these are the 2 main ones. So those are your journaling headers for the season. And then every season we'll get some thick washi. So we start off with winter. And here are the thick washi, beautiful scene of wintry trees and pines. And then every season we'll also get these like 15 mil washi. So this one has this really beautiful green pine cones, these are actually snowflakes, a winter cottage. And then down here is another pine cone. So they're very cute. So you get those with every season. You'll see them come up throughout the day. So this is day 3. So if you're wondering where day 2 is, it's actually in this. So we'll go through the missing days. They're over there. Okay, and then every season we'll also get these new kind of stickers. These are actually washi stickers. So I have the transparent, matte transparent, which I love, but these ones are not transparent per se, not completely. They're just like a washi, and they're super thin. And then every season gets 2. One will be like bigger stickers. So there's usually about 6 of the bigger stickers, little scenes. So there's the winter scenes. And then you will get smaller stickers, and these are the beautiful winter smaller stickers. I love this girl. The boots are like probably my favorite. And then just beautiful colors in this. It's browns and blues and greens in the winter. So I love it. And both of those are on that washi paper. Those are not going to be added into this kind of paper is not going to be added in regularity to my kits. I wish I could offer it, but I actually have to manufacture these elsewhere because of this paper it has to be done on big giant machines. And yeah, it's not something I can do in-house yet, but I wish. So yeah, those are the decor stickers for winter. This one doesn't necessarily have anything to do with the seasons, but it's something that I usually have in my advent. And these are note page titles. This year we brought in the cute fonts that I have. So it says this year, gift ideas, wish list, 2026 goals, packing list, cleaning routine, reading log, house projects, meal ideas, favorite memories, brain dump, spending budget, bucket list, movies, watch, my routine. And this is a sticker that will be offered in my shop. So these ones most likely will not, but this one will. So you can look for that on Black Friday. It should be in the shop for that day. And I'm so excited. It helps you. You can use these on the notes pages in the back of your planner or just in your journaling or throughout your planner anywhere that you want. This is journal prompts, and this creates a currently list. I love doing currentlies in my journaling. So they go along with these, and these should fit right here under the currently. If you want it to be that way, you can do whatever you want. But all of these currentlies, and then you have currently loving, currently saving, currently feeling, and making, reading, craving, praying, wishing, grateful, obsessed, learning, listening, disliking, planning, enjoying, dreading, watching, dreaming, working on, celebrating. So you can do a ton of lists with this, and I'm really excited. Also, it gives some bonus journaling prompts. This made me smile, what I did today, in the news, a simple delight, need to decide, looking forward to. So really fun journaling pages that you can add into your journaling. And then day 6 are these month titles. You get 2 of every month, 1 in each of those major fonts, and then they match the seasons. So this is the winter one. If you're wondering why December is here, I did winter together rather than the first 3 months. So December, January, and February are the winter months, and you can see the winter images behind. You get 2 of each, like I said. And then here are the spring months, March, April, and May. And you have the spring designs in there. June, July, and August are the summer months. And then September, October, and November in these fall decor designs. So love those. So that's day 6. So there's the first packet. Okay, we'll go through the second packet here. And almost every sticker in here goes along with the seasons. So you're getting about 4 of every sticker sheet in here. So here are little dots. These are transparent, and these are like 1/4-inch dots, kind of the standard dot size. And then these up here are itty bitty. I think they are 3.2 millimeters. So they're the size of like a little square in a Hobonichi. They're itty bitty. So here are the winter colors, and then the spring colors, the summer colors, and the fall colors. So they're so cute. And like I said, these are transparent, so you can put them on top of dates. You can put them on top of times, or just to like be checklist. My transparent paper, this matte transparent, you can actually write on with most pens. And so you could do checklists on these if you want. Okay, so that is day 7. Day 8 are your spring stickers. So you get both of these. Here are the bigger scenes. And my daughter and I decided that instead of going like super pastel for spring, we brought in more neutrals, which I actually feel like is more spring. Spring, you still have those browns, like trying to get over winter, and it's just like fresh and new, and you have the florals coming in right before the bright summer. So we definitely did a more calm color palette for spring. So those are your washi stickers. Here are the spring thick washi and the spring 15 millimeter washi. So I love this gingham with this really cute daisy. You have your pink florals, your pretty houses, and then this cute yellow gingham down here. So I love that. And then here's something that I'm so excited about. I brought in these little word labels. I think these are so cute. You could get like a decor sticker and put a couple of these underneath it. I just think they're really cute layered on a planner spread or a journaling spread or scrapbooking. They're really cute in there too. So they are these like square boxes, word strips, and they go with each season. So here's the winter ones, and they say things that are seasonal. So merry and bright, tinsel, joy in the stillness, love you more, sleigh all day, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And this one is spring, bloom where you're planted, take the scenic route, just keep blooming, let the light in, brighter days ahead, bloom with grace. Summer says stuff like shine bright, chase the waves, sun-kissed, summer days, flip-flops, find your sunshine. And then these say things like slow and steady, spooky, hay rides, pumpkin spice everything, autumn leaves and pumpkins, please. All of like the fun fall sayings. So you have that for each season as well. And then we end this packet with the summer washi stickers, which I'm so excited about. The summer theme we have kind of like these more soft colors, and we have brighter colors. Both are in this. So it kind of is like a beachy feel. We have the cute turtle and beach houses and all sorts of fun here. So a couple of those. Here's your smaller, and then your scenes on here. All right, and we'll go through this next packet. Really, this probably has twice as many stickers as we had in years past. There's a lot in here. And I just had a hard time like paring it back because I wanted, 4 of everything for each season. So it was a really fun theme. I also think, and I told my friend, I feel like maybe I'm putting myself out of business with this Advent because this really does, set you up for a year of planning. Especially if you're like more functional and you just like a little bit of decor on each page, this could do it for you. For every season, I also have these cute little sayings. This is winter. There's a hello winter, baby, it's cold outside, so much fun. And they're just transparent in these cute fonts. And then you have the spring one, the summer one, nothing but sunny days and catching rays, best vacation ever, sweet treats. And then autumn, happy fall y'all, harvest blessings, I'm so grateful. So you have those transparent quotes. Here is the beautiful summer thick washi. I'm so excited about this one. And I loved the background on this, by the way. It kind of looks like crayon, like it was colored in with crayon. I just think that looks so cute. So you have that. And then here are the thinner washi. I love this wave. I actually made this one. So the waves make me so happy. And then you have shells. You have this really bright yellow background. I also made this pattern. And I mean, every pattern in here I made. And then we had an artist that we worked with for a lot of the watercolor that is in here. And then here are your fall washi stickers. So I love this so much. These are cute, tomatoes and pears. And I just love like the harvest feel, peaches and pumpkins. So you do have some produce. I love this stack of pumpkins here. And so these are the smaller ones, other than this is a big old sticker right there. It's very pretty. And then here are your scenes. Oh, I just love these. These girls are so cute. Love that so much. All right. And then we have these alphas, and these are like individual cuts, so you can make your own title, and there's one for each season here as well. So winter, you get this really pretty blue. Autumn, you get this kind of orangey red. Yellow for summer, which is so fun and bright. Spring gets this like coral color. And then this is a fun thing that I wanted to do. So this one's winter up here, and this is spring down here. And you get all of the numbered boxes for the month. You get some hearts, and then these like mini boxes for your days. And you have 3 weeks worth for each of these. And that is your next bundle. And this one is the last bundle. So like I said, so many stickers. You could spread this out all year long. Here are the fall washi. This like pumpkin washi is so beautiful. Then you have a pear washi. This is a really cute sunflower washi. And then down here you get one of the pine cone washi. And then here are the thick autumn washi. Isn't that beautiful? Those autumn trees on that blue background. I was really excited when I made that. Okay, this is something I'm also very excited about. These are rounded bars, and they are transparent. And so you get 4 of them, one for each season. And these can be used as headers. And like I said, on my matte transparent, you can write on this. But they're meant for time blocking. So on your hourly or your dailies, you can time block out different hours or times, or you can turn them this way, like I said, and write on them for an appointment label. So there's your winter colors, your spring colors, your summer colors, and your beautiful fall colors. And then you get your boxes. These are standard full box sizes, and then your quarter boxes down here. So here's the winter ones. I love these mountain scenes, and I brought in those boots into this one because I just love them so much. And then here are your spring boxes, and it does label the season up here on most of these sticker sheets. The summer, which I'm so excited about that page, and then the beautiful fall one. So there you go. There are your full boxes. And then you do get one more of these sheets. And this one is your summer and your autumn colors down there. So 12 weeks of these all in all, because you get 3 on each. So lots and lots of stickers in those. That is your Find a Little bundle. So then you also get one of these. So every year I've done some sort of sticker storage. And I know some of you have purchased my Advent year after year, so I really didn't want to get the same one. I gave the kind of the same one each year, those bigger ones. And so this year, instead of buying the big one, I did a small one and then did the extra special thing in here. So this is a darling little one. The bigger ones are coming to the shop for Black Friday. I don't have a ton of them, so I don't know if they'll sell out. I've never sold things other than stickers in my shop, so I don't know how things will sell, but I am bringing them for Black Friday. So if you wanted a big one, you can. I will not be selling these as of now in the shop, but I do love them. So I'm not going to open this one because it is going to go in a box. But I absolutely love this. So here is mine. And in here, you get half of this size of sticker. It fits like these, which are half sticker sheets. And then the other half are these half size. And you can see I've already put my stuff in there, but it fits the smaller stickers in these ones. So very excited. So it has like a little seam in it, and you can fit different sticker sheets in there. So I was excited about having something different in my box this year for those of you who have been getting my Advent year after year. So let's go through what you get in this. So everyone will get this. If you ordered the bundle, your washi comes in it. If you ordered individually wrapped, it will come like this, and you will have your tailor bow in here, your sucker, and the letter from me will come in yours. You can open yours right away. But I do love these so much. I have them in all sorts of sizes, but I love the pool. It's a really nice zipper, very easy. You know how some zippers are like annoying and get caught. This is a very nice zipper. Inside of here, we have 6 washi. So you'll see you have 2 that have words on it, and 4 that go with each of the 4 seasons. It has this closure here. Because these are not normal washi, I'll show you in a second, they don't stick to each other like tape. You know how tape will just stay rolled up. These aren't like that because they are actually stickers. And so it has to be held together with this green here. And just know that when you're opening this, you're probably going to have a sticker or 2 that just gets destroyed when you open. It's just that green tape is going to stick to one of them. Unless you're like super careful, maybe you can do it. But yeah, so I already have opened some for me, and that's what I'm going to show you. I do love how these washi fit just really nice in here, and you can store them in there if you'd like. So here I have them. You can see the one that I've opened. It doesn't stick to each other because they are stickers. All right, so we'll open this one. This one I believe is day 2. I can't really remember the numbers off because these aren't labeled, but it will come like this. And then you have to get this green off. So you can see it's kind of pulling up one of the stickers. And there's just so many stickers in here. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad when one gets ruined. You're gonna have so many that you won't even care. I salvaged it. So if you want, you can try to salvage it. I saved mine. All right, so these are washi tapes there you can see the one that got lost. And they do eventually repeat, but you have about this much of different stickers, and they are all about 1.5 inches in size. So they're smaller, which I loved because they can fit in most of your monthlies. They would be beautiful in journaling, or if you use, like I use an A6 planner for my daily. So it's just a little tiny planner, and these don't take up a whole lot of space. They're so beautiful. So these are the winter ones. So you have the cute candle, and that one that is missing is this, I stuck it over here, is this darling girl, and they're on washi paper. So very delicate and thin. If you use like a Hobonichi type of paper, then these will be so perfect. And you have just so many stickers in here. So these are they're pretty small, but they're not like itty bitty either. So they're a good size. This is thicker than a normal washi. It's about 1.5 inches. So the stickers, I tried to use as much space as I could when I was designing this. And so they're all about that 1.5 inch size. I just think they're so cute. So that is the winter one. And then on day 11, if you were opening your bundle, you actually got this on day 11 plus these 2. So it was a bigger day. And these are really exciting. So this one is your days of the week, and they come like this. So there's your 7 days. And then for every week, you also get weekly reset, today, gratitude, to do this week, and highlights. And these are kiss cut. So you can see like that. They actually are usable. I have absolutely no idea how many are in here, but there's a good possibility you have enough for the whole year. So I like to put these even in my planner on the top of my days, just to make kind of a fun, bold statement. They're also so good for journaling Or if you use a Hobonichi like me, I love to have the days stand out a little bit more. And then this allows for weekly journaling and different things like that. So there you get that one. And then this one is your monthly. So this one you have all of your months and it repeats. You can see. And then you also for every month get a thing that says this month. So you can use that for journaling or for your goals or whatever. So there is this one. And for sure you have enough, so many years of months in here. But they would be great in like your different, when you're setting up your goals, when you're doing those 12 box layouts, so many things you can use the months for. I always find that I need different months, and maybe you'll get sick of this font by the time this roll is over. You can give them to friends, but you have so many. So you are set for a long time. So those are 2 of the washi. Next up, I believe this is day 14, if I remember right, is your spring washi. And these are really fun too. So this one, I only lost that weirdly cut first thing anyway. So I didn't lose one on this, taking the green off of this. Okay, so this one has the spring. You have the cute bow and the kitty and really big cute flowers and the bikes and the reading girl, and then it repeats. So there are your spring washi stickers. I think the spring was 14 and the summer is day 20. This is your summer. The summer, like I said, has kind of pastel colors and bright colors. And I did a lot of either beach or like tropical fruits. So really beautiful scenes there. So there you can see the repeat starts there. And they're so fun. I can't wait to use that. So there's the summer washi, day 20. And I believe this last one is day 23. This is the autumn one. And you have beautiful pumpkins and sunflowers. And I love the spooky crow. So there's the repeat there. So you can do so many fun things with these. And they're so versatile in all planners. So that is it for the Advent. I hope you guys can see how much heart and love we put into designing this for you. I am so excited about it. I love everything that we did. I really, if I do say so myself, feel like this is the best Advent we've ever done. It was a ton of work, so much work. We were so exhausted, so exhausted. And my husband and I we don't travel a whole lot. I wish we did. It just, it hasn't been in the cards with 5 kids that we were able to travel a lot. But we decided that for our birthdays, my birthday is this Sunday and my husband's birthday is a week after. And so we decided that once we were done the Advent, we were going to go to New York and see the Harry Potter play. So we did that last week. We just got back a couple days ago and we had a blast and it was just kind of rejuvenating. I was excited to come back, but we shipped all of the Advents out before we left. And it was just so fun to come home to see all your messages of people who are loving it. I know that it's sold out now, so we aren't able to get more to you, but if you see this and you think it looks like a great deal, which it really was. It really, truly was. To buy all these stickers individually would be several $100s. And the washi tapes, which these kind of washi tapes are normally like $25 from people. I know it was just a killer deal. I know it was. And I wanted it to feel like you were just being spoiled. That was my goal. So I hope that I accomplished it. If it looked like something that you feel like you missed out on, which I'm sorry, make sure to get one next year because I probably will do something similar and it will be different designs and different themes. And I don't know if we'll do the season theme again. It was really fun. I may do that again. We try to make it a little different every year. So if it looks like something that you wish you would have purchased, they usually go for pre-sale around September. I will try to have more next year. I felt so bad that I did more than last year, but they still sold out so much faster than last year. So I was just blown away and had no idea. It's really hard as your business is small and growing. I didn't know. And I have to plan 6 months in advance for this. I'm ordering the washi and things about 6 months before we ship. I just guess the best that I can, and I did not guess well this year. So I should have ordered twice as many. Next year, I will try to be more prepared for what we sell. Anyway, I hope you all have an amazing day. Thank you again to everyone who did support this project. And I'm so excited to see what you all create with it. I will talk to you very soon. See you. Bye.